And in the right position to read it. Diego Rico. He has teammates around him, but they took care of the situation defensively. Now the counter-attack looks on. Greenwood. Maximovic has it. No, high quality defending. Determined defending. Carmona. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And nicely parried away. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And turned onto the woodwork. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Oh, a chance to put them in an even better position.
Well, he's got to hit the target there. What a waste that is.
Sanchez. And defensive play to be applauded. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Well, there it is, the half-time whistle, and that's going to be all for the first half here on the outskirts of... So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And a fine tackle. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Lagos. Well, no point in stopping play, advantage with them. A super tackle and they've won possession. Moving into the advanced position. Opportunity it is. And a fierce effort, but not accurate enough.
Well, as you said, he went for power, but he's just off target. A bit unlucky, really.
Nemanja Maximovic. And Jenny. Maximovic has it. Well, a good tackle. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Need to get back quickly here. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Good work from Getafe to win it back. Well, getting the ball forward. It's there for him. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
And they will make the change now. Jenny. Well, they're trying to get right into his face. Oh, what an opportunity. Can he find the net? Oh, he saved it well. Nemanja Maximovic. Juan Iglesias. Into the final 20 minutes. I must say, this looks promising. He's in here. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Mata. Just the challenge that was required. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, it could be on for him here. And nearly the perfect break, but no end product.
Well, it's just off target, but what a good counter-attack that was.
And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
And a strong tackle. Luis Milla took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And a throw in for Getafe. Well, he's given us away. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can they use it to their advantage? Might be dangerous. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, not great on the accuracy front. Goal kick here. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Unable to keep the ball. Only 5 minutes left for play and tension galore with the teams locked together. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? Opportunity here. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Mata, giving it their all, in search of an equaliser. But timely defending when it mattered. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it fizzled out.
Well, the fans believe there's hope here. Can the players respond now?
And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Oscar. Oh, breezing past him. Nicely saved. Well, the corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, he had the reading of that delivery, but couldn't find the target. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Yes, Derek, they were well off their usual standards today, and with the quality that they have in their squad, I think it's fair for the fans to demand more. Too many bystanders for me, just not good enough.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well,
the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Getafe versus Atletico Tucumán.
well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Getafe regaining possession. Romero now. Borja Mayoral. Very quick thinking there. Well, the attack looks promising. Can he find the right pass? Gives it a go. Huge block. Borja Mayoral. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And here's Castro. Well, a good tackle. Doesn't want to give it away here. Well, couldn't keep it. Carmona. Nemanja Maksimovic. And he has options available. Has eyes for goal. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Iglesias. Carmona. Now Borja Mayoral. It's with Luis Milla. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Could be. And still danger here. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. Keen to take it short here. And the post denied him. Well, no way through in the end.
Well, that would certainly have put them in a great position. But with only a one-goal lead, they're never going to be able to relax.
Careless in possession. Doesn't want to lose his cool here. Carmona. So approaching half-time and the visitors have a bit of work ahead of them. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Good run, very much in control of the situation. And he might be through here. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Borja Mayoral. Maximovic has it. He's blocked it. And getting across to stop it. Delivering it. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Luis Milla. Well, a stylish moment. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And the counter looks on here, options available. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? It has to be! And keeping it out. Into the advanced position. He's in with a chance. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Mayoral. Firing it in. No way through. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. Went in strongly, decisively. Getting forward. Oh, what an opportunity. Keeper did his job to begin with. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. And the short option preferred. Still possibilities. And the attack fizzling out.
Well, what a great save that was to keep them in this.
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. Main priority to hit the target, but couldn't do so.
Well, he'd certainly like to have that back again. That was a big chance missed.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And that is going to be a free kick. Romero on the ball. Really getting stuck in. Borja Mayoral. Oscar. Mayoral. Great defending. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Keen to take it short here. Well, shooting from that tight angle, wishing he hadn't bothered.
Well, he went for goal, but probably not the right decision, I would say.
That's a lovely ball. Oh, great attacking play. And there's the feed into the box. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. And space to cross it. Decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle. Not a memorable effort, though.
Well, you have to question the decision-making there. Could he have cut it back? The angle was always against him.
Oh, great vision. Nicely timed tackle. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Renzo Tesuri. Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Just 10 minutes remaining here. That's a good ball. Oh, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Time for a change then. Nice looking pass. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Mata. Oh, he's through here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, big chance! Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And a substitution in the offing. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Well, they've lost the ball. And teammates around him. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, the fans are right to expect more. The tempo of their passing was too slow. They were second to the ball too many times and were beaten by the better side today.
But it just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, his movement was brilliant today. Whether he was running in behind or dropping into pockets of space, he caused all sorts of problems. What a good hat-trick that was.
And I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Getafe versus Atletico Tucumán.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, getting the ball forward. Well, it came to nothing in the end. The initial 11 then for Getafe.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, in terms of shape, it's very similar. But can they add a bit of cleverness to their play? They've certainly got the individuals who can beat opponents in the 1v1 battles. That's going to be key.
Moving it forward. Is it going to be? And that's a straightforward stop. And Getafe recovering possession well. So a throw in here. Options in the centre. Rico really favours this position. He's blocked it. Over the touchline for what will be a Getafe throw. Chené. Possession one. Opportunity it is. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Borja Mayoral. Well, gifting away possession. Sanchez. Running with the ball confidently. He's in with a chance. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top quality save. Great anticipation.
Under pressure to get it away. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Fancies it? Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Might really be able to trouble them here. And teammates to play it to. Now veering in field. Excellent strike! Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Really getting stuck in. Romero now. And Getafe will get the throw in. Nemanja Maksimovic. Magnificent defending. And now Sanchez. Juan Iglesias. And support available. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Showing ambition. Terrific block. Well, they might be trailing, but hope in the form of a corner.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Firing it in. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Who can they pick out? Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. And Getafe with the ball again. Nemanja Maksimovic. Now Borja Mayoral. Effective challenge. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Joaquin Pereira. Well, putting all their energies into winning back possession. Tesuri. A lot of space to attack. And it's opening up. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And possession given away. Into the advanced position. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Carmona. Nemanja Maksimovic. It's with Luis Milla. Mayoral. Looking tentative. Reading it well. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
So there we have it, 2-1. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Greenwood. It's with Luis Milla. Rico. Takes aim. Well, that's a very poor effort, dearie me.
Well, he's made a mess of that. That's a wasted opportunity.
Plenty of support here. Great defending. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, we saw what he was trying, and it very nearly came off for him.
Well, we're talking inches here. That was a really good effort. He struck the ball so well.
And he keeps going. Mayoral. Shaping to shoot. Got to it easily, the keeper. And that's going to result in a goal kick. Substitution time it is here. Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? Luis Milla. Greenwood. Mayoral. And a textbook interception. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Released it nicely. Omar Alderete. Luis Milla. Effective challenge. Into the final 20 minutes. Oh, the threat is there. Crossing into the middle. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Well, it could be on for him here. And he struck the post. Cutting infield here. That is how to keep it out of the net.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. This corner kick might help them. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Now, how about the short corner? Textbook defending inside the box. Breaking at pace. In with a chance. Pretty simple for the keeper. Ten minutes to go. Diego Rico. Omar Alderete. On to Rico. On to Greenwood. Luis Milla. Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. Well, they've decided to make a change. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, as we approach full-time, we have to say, playing away from home hasn't been a problem for them. Can they see it out? Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a decent performance from them. They've certainly played the more expansive football and had the better individuals. Can they now just see this through? Not long left.
And he takes it on. A really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball forward quickly here.
And the short option preferred. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. Well, opting for the short corner. Now sliding in field. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Iglesias. Genet with it now. Oscar. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. This could be the equaliser. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. Well, it might still work out for them. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Yes, Derek, they were well off their usual standards today, and with the quality that they have in their squad, I think it's fair for the fans to demand more. Too many bystanders for me, just not good enough.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer, and Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.